Whoa! For those of you who are watching this on a rebroadcast, whoa! Where are you going?
I want to get one of my toys.
Oh, okay. Whoa! This is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. We're at the headquarters on a Tuesday afternoon, 3:00, and happy Tuesday. That's right, Quentin, Christopher, Dodson, and I'm here with the Bird. The Bird wanted to do a broadcast. Rabbit boy from the UK, hoppity hopping up in the house. How's it going over there? You guys are staying off any bridges, huh? Don't go on the bridges unless you're ready to brawl. Bridge Brawl 2019. Wyoming in the house. Love it. I just sent a hat to someone in Laramie. Oklahoma, good vibes. What's happening, Biggie Cheese? Yo. All right, I'll be a hero. Yeah, we pulled it off, Rabbit Boy. We worked through it all, and we're solid. Back in a new deal. Dan in St. Louis, Central Valley, California. Here, dude. Here's Pippi. Hello, Pippi. No, yesterday's surf was a little bit of a hoax. My buddy went up. I'm on dad duty today, so I didn't. He said he went up. It was smaller. Mammoth seems like a good place to be right about now. I gather the chairs are running and all that kind of good stuff. Bird's bringing in his props. He's got toys. Can't have an open door in the background. That's against the rules, I think. So yeah, what do you got, Bird? Here, wait, your drink's right there. What do you got? What do you got going on?
Tinker truck.
Are you bringing a bunch of cars here?
No.
What's my favorite Marilyn Manson album? I like the Mechanical Animals one.
Don't talk about stuff that I love.
I'm not talking about stuff you like. I'm talking about stuff I liked. Dude, you're live about here. Right on 608 TTTV. Glad you liked that broadcast. Yeah, the 9-year anniversary broadcast. We're getting December rolling. Yeah, Bird's lining up some cars. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Pam. Stoked. You're stoked. We're stoked. It's a full stoking. So, everybody on the thing is. I got some. I figured out how to do a sale on Etsy. So all shipping, everything shipping is included, or no shipping. No shipping for the next couple weeks. All right, what do you got, Bird? What's that?
Fast car.
Fast car?
Muddy dirty.
Muddy dirty, dude?
Yeah, it splashes in mud and sand and dirt.
No,
Race car.
I did not see the new Baker 4 set.
Red in the car.
I did not see that. I did watch that Army car. The Destruction video with
Choo-choo train.
What's that kid from the kid from Argentina? Man, that guy was going ham for sure. I shipped the hats to Canada.
They look choo-choo train.
I'm pretty sure it's set to ship to Canada, Marie.
Race car. And lion car.
I got you.
Lion car.
Shipping out of the country is brutal. I have to admit. I think it's a bad. The shipping out of the country in North America.
Car.
it doesn't
Race
seem
car.
fair that it costs so
Race
much.
car.
I gotta say,
And
I'm not that fired up about it.
fast car.
All right, I'm gonna let you just run the show for a hot minute, Bird.
Why?
Well,
Why?
why?
Water car.
That's your car, water car.
Water car.
We've been,
Race car.
David. No, we're good. We're solid here. The new chapter's begun. We went to so we went to the post office today, right? The new post office.
And I got some dinosaur stickers.
Stamps.
Fast car.
And the name of the postman at the post office
Was another Robert.
Yeah. And same name as my favorite postman at the other post office, and super cool. Right off the bat, super.
And we got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you like that? We got 3.
Yeah, that's cool. I love it. This is called 18-wheeler. You know what's inside of it?
Workaholics
I'll show you
was
what's
cool.
inside of it. What's inside of it? Let's see.
Yeah, Marie, you should be able to just go to Etsy and it should be all dialed in.
Oh, one of these pieces. These are my favorite.
Yeah. Workaholics was chill, man. Those guys were, you know what, the Workaholics guys, the three main guys were super nice. So was Daniel Tosh. Everyone I've worked with in the industry on the comedian side. But you know, the Workaholics guys were like, I think made their bones on YouTube. So it was, you know, they made it. What's my favorite? I'm a Gons guy. Gons. And the redneck, dude.
This is called 18.
The Gons and Mark Scott, for sure.
18-wheeler.
Mark Scott, mainly. Mark Scott's the gnarliest, dude.
Tanker truck.
That's the reason you're fired up on skating days, Mark Scott.
Tanker truck. Tanker.
Tell more
truck.
story times. They just kind of come. I don't know if I have a story in me today. That's not even a mullet. That's his like natural hair. That's his growth. We've never touched it with a pair of scissors ever. That's his natural hair. But yeah, it's pretty all time. Look at that. Look at your wings, dude.
No!
Look at your wings. Look at your wings. Don't get all self-conscious. Oh yeah. His wings are rad. He likes his. There you go. There you go. Let your free flag fly. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my hair off of my head.
Here, let me help you. There you go. There it is. Back in there. Back in there. Look at that. Yeah, look at that ducktail going on, dude. That a full ducktail. You like your? Do you want a chair of your own?
No.
It'd be way better for me if you did.
No, I want to sit on your back.
Yeah, you do.
Trailer.
Trailer.
Truck.
So, Christmas parade skater. That's pretty epic.
It's my Christmas day.
Yeah, dude, Austin. Yeah, if you go through, it's very circular. It's very cyclical. It's kind of amazing how it all goes. That's what I trip to having the full record. Here, wait. We gotta do something here. You're jamming up my scene a little bit, Bird. Wait 1 second. Here, get down for a second. Let me shift for a second. Here, now go. All right, there you go. Now you can get up on there. Wait 1 second. There we are.
Wait.
I got to be able to operate the thing, dude. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're comfy. Now you can
look. See, this is called an 18-wheeler too. This is called an 18-wheeler, right? Right, Daddy? Daddy, this called an 18-wheeler? Daddy, this is called an 18-wheeler too.
This Mad Lad's my
Daddy?
favorite YouTuber. Yeah.
Daddy?
Yes.
This is called an 18-wheeler.
It is an 18-wheeler. Yeah, dude, the big purge is coming on the 9th. Is everybody wondering what's going to happen? So if you don't know, because it's kind of like I'm sort of interested to see how this is all going to play out. So YouTube on the 9th, I believe, is going to start just purging channels they view aren't economically viable ahead of the COPA thing. So I suspect that like huge swaths of YouTube are just going to get deleted on the 9th. I can't see YouTube surviving the wholesale slaughter of YouTube channels, but maybe. I think we're poised to survive the thing because, you know, we do bring in a little bit of revenue here on YouTube. Any videos? What's your next hairstyle? I don't know, dude.
Daddy, is your hair getting long?
It is technically getting long. I'm going to keep it tight.
Are you going to cut your hair?
Yeah, I got to shave it again.
But not yet.
Not yet? Not today?
No.
I think we're gonna make it through the next thing. And if I understand some of the thing is there's gonna be a huge it's a time. If I survive this one, Al, can you stay over here and play with your cars? Because that was how I set everything up, was you had this space over here. But now you're moving and it's making it hard. Well, I guess my strong car club video. I don't know what's going to get. It's very interesting how no one knows how this purge is going to go down. It's someone just purchased something on Etsy. Thank you. But I think we're going to make it unless you're not allowed to have a small child sit and do a live stream with you. Are we making children's content right now? I don't think so. You're not a child, are you? You're an interdimensional being.
I am a child.
Ah, dude, you're blowing it for us, dude.
I am a child.
Yeah, we're gonna make it through the thing. You know what's trippy? So I went through my Lego channel last night.
I don't like talking about Lego. Legos are my favorite thing.
They are. And on a personal level, the purge, the YouTube purge. Yeah, all your favorite like generic, fun, entertaining stuff's about to just get deleted. Between the 9th of December and the new year, the landscape's gonna get fully harsh. So I've been thinking about it. Because like half the reason I started up the channel that he doesn't want me to talk about was to just chill out. And so I was going through it last night, deciding which videos were child entertainment, which ones weren't. And I realized I hadn't posted on like 2 weeks, and I have like a backlog of stuff like that because when I started that channel, I got all into it. I'm like, so it's that weird thing. If I make a Lego creation, does it count if
talk about Legos.
If nobody sees it? It's that weird thing. If the tree falls in the wood, no one hears it. Did it fall? Is it something like that? Does it make a sound if no one's there to hear it? So I was all I'm an OJ too, Snaggletooth. OJs. I wonder about the haircut thing too, if that's going to get yanked. I don't know, man. I think we're technically economically viable, which is good. ARM. Yeah, I don't even think it's like that. It's weird how the YouTube deleters are going to come through. No one knows. No one knows what's coming, but I guess we'll just switch to BitChute. No, you can't make the super noisy stuff. Okay, please. Like, cause you wanted this to go. Like we got this going for you. The mullet was pretty good, I have to admit. But that was, I'll tell you what, the mullet video was my most contrived video I've ever done. Yeah, it really was. Like that one I had actually been plotting for years. Like, and I just kind of like, and when I saw when I saw what was going on with my thing, I was like, now is the time to launch my mullet video. It's now or never. So yeah, the mullet was a little bit contrived. The bowl cut, original bowl cut was 100% organic. I will give you that. I've got a question. What made you do it? Because this is the thing. There's that old story about why did the guy tear off all his clothes and jump into the patch of cactus? Because it seemed like a good thing to do at the time. It's just how you do.
Oh, cactus is dangerous.
They are. They'll poke you, huh? Yeah. There's your wisdom right there. Cacti are dangerous.
Yeah. If he would jump into there, he would get a lot of pokies on him.
Yeah, especially if there were those churro ones. Those were brutal.
Especially if there's
a pokey
bush.
Yeah, a pokey bush. I don't know, man. I don't know how it all works, man. God's pretty amazing. I'm getting my next video I'm gonna make because I'm gonna put my GoPro camera on my bike and ride around this neighborhood I live in. I literally live in some throwback neighborhood to the 1950s Americana. It's pretty mind blowing. Like I've fully been tripping where we moved to. It's like we couldn't have moved to a more throwback red, white, and blue 4th of July picnicking, zone. It's rad. I have to admit, from going from the extremity of living up on top of Rainbow Mountain off the grid, growing strawberries in my backyard, being fully like disengaged, to being down in this trippy throwback neighborhood from the 50s. It's pretty much, I mean, it was made in the 70s, but it's that whole stereotype. It's pretty trippy. Monterey Bay, of course I've been there. I grew up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. I love the Monterey Bay. You guys got to stop the cruise ships. If anyone doesn't know, they're like the city of Monterey is allowing cruise ships to stop at the harbor there, and it's a city council decision. So go and pester those fools at the Monterey City Council and get them to stop letting the cruise ships in, because that's a fully protected marine environment, man, and it needs to remain as such. And cruise ships are dirty, nasty casinos on the sea.
They're like nasty.
Melly Mel, how's it go? How's Detroit treating you, Melly Mel?
Melly Mel, who is that?
Corrupt vaccines. I like corrupt vaccines. Then you're hip. We're just looking at your title. You got to be hip to the cruise ships being in your waters.
Don't pull my shirt.
I do not have any tattoos. I am clean skinned. The only tattoos I have are scars. Yeah, the cruise ship thing's a bummer, man. Like they need to stay out of there. They're gonna, when dead whales start washing up on shore, dude, people are gonna be bummed.
Like the dead whale carcass.
Yeah, we've seen those, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to England? Yeah, I've been to London. I went to London on a YouTube scholarship, actually. That ad agency flew me over there. If you go to Phantom Planets, if you go to my playlist, there's my whole trip to London's on there. It was my first, I'm going to make travel videos thing. Marie was baptized in England. No, we're not losing the earth. That's their gloom and doom thing. All right, so I had this epiphany. I was surfing yesterday, right? I was out in the water up in Oxnard. And if you know, I'll kind of explain it. So Oxnard's located right next to the Seabees port, like the Navy Seabees port, and also Point Mugu Naval Air Station, right? So it's located right next to Point Mugu Naval Air Station. So there are a bunch of F-18s. What are you doing, dude? All right, but I'm trying to tell my stories, dude. So
I want to hear the stories.
well, then stop interrupting me, dude. Okay. My train of thoughts broke down. So I was there was a bunch of F-18s taking off, right? And they're making a big ruckus and the whole thing. And I had this like thing, and I was thinking about that super entitled, spoiled Swedish girl who's running around claiming that her childhood's been ruined. Super entitled, like chick from Sweden, right? And my childhood's been ruined. And I was watching these airplanes take off, these fighter jets, and I was thinking about those other idiots, the extinction guys who were protesting the Black Friday sales and stuff. Like, Al, stop, dude. Please. You're jamming up my scene a little bit. There you go. And I was thinking about those people like the Extinction Rebellion clowns, right? And what a psyop both those things are, because not one of those people is actually taking on the military. Like, you wanted the biggest polluters on the planet are the military, dude. So I was watching these F-18s take off, a bunch of them. Like, there must have been 8 of them, just burning fuel, just burning jet fuel. And I was like, where's that Greta Thunberg girl? Why isn't she and all those Extinction Rebellion people blocking the entrance to Point Mugu Naval Air Station, making a stink there? Why are they hassling people on Black Friday, dude, going and buying their Walmart made goods, dude, from China? And I got it. It's a scam. It's the proof that, all right, this is my thing. All the climate people, oh, the climate's dying, I don't see them protesting the military. Like, the number one thing destroying the Earth's climate is war. Like, as long as there's war on this planet, you're not going to save the environment. So the number one thing to stop war is interest-bearing currency, dude. And it's all tied together. But I'm just, at this point, I'm like, all these people like doomsday the earth thing. No, you know what it is? It's doomsday on the family. So I just trip on all the because it really crystallized for me yesterday watching the fighter planes. I was sitting there, I was talking to the SEAL. There was the SEAL that came up to me, and we were R-ing to each other, and
like elephants.
Yeah, but they're SEALs.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the SEAL. I was listening to the airplanes take off. I was floating in the ocean, and I was like, why isn't anyone protesting the war machine anymore? What happened to the protesting the war machine, stopping the war machine? Sea lions. And that used to be the main thing, was stopping what happened? Remember those plowshares? Does anyone remember the plowshares? And the whole plowshares were take the weapons and turn them into plows and make crops with them. That was a whole anti-war movement, the anti-nukes guys. What happened to all that? Well, I got it, Scotty Boyo. You're right about that. But I mean, I'm not so much concerned about the thing. What I mean is how is everybody buying into the fear mongering of these people? And yet they're not truly taking on the evil entity. Because I'll get right now. And I fully respect my brothers and sisters who wear the uniform, but I do not respect the Pentagon. You know what I mean? Right now, I'll go stand right in front of a tank. Like that guy in Tiananmen Square, though no one knows what happened to him. My point being is these are all big talkers, these carbon tax, global warming talkers. They're all talkers, because if they truly cared about the environment and their global warming propaganda, they would be ensuring that aircraft carriers were not leaving port. oh, well, they're nuclear powered, so they're not emitting a bunch of carbon. I don't like, you get what I'm saying is like, as long as we're bombing countries, we're not doing right by the environment. So that to me is the number one environmental issue facing humanity is you just like the ones who give the orders. I don't know about that, man, even. It's a machine. It's again, but the machine is based upon our apathy. So if you really get down to it, the ones who's giving the orders to the military is all the people that are sitting around like just being like, oh, I'm powerless, dude. I don't have anything. There's an old saying, right? If nobody showed up to the war, they couldn't have it. Like that's the thing. Everyone's just like, oh, we can't do anything about this. Oh, you're tired? Okay, why don't you go play in your room for a little bit, and then I'll finish this up, okay?
I'm down here.
Okay, well, and it's that thing that trips me out about it all is we're the ones given the orders by our apathy, because we don't even talk about it. We're just so like, oh well, that's just business as usual. It's not business as usual. Though you could argue that that's just like humanity's default mechanism is war. But I think that like, because we live in this time of arguably like a peaceful, like that's the thing, like in the scope of humanity, it's as crazy as it's ever been, but I think it's more peaceful than it's ever been at the same time too. On like a global level, like you can literally go down to your airport and fly anywhere you want on the planet. Like odds are you're going to be okay unless you're like an idiot. And then you're going to get like those fools who were in Afghanistan on their bicycles. Like, yeah, don't go to Venezuela with a Nikon camera hanging around your neck and an iPhone in one hand. Like, so it's that thing of like, I think there's like, the level of like insanity that used to ensue on Spaceship Earth was of such a high level that we forget, like we have a moment to stop it all. Like we do really live in, I think, a generally mellow time, but yet we're totally distracted with the mellowness of it all, being like, oh, whatever, dude. In the 1980s, we had Beyond the War movie. Yeah, dude. I mean, I grew up on that whole program of like, that was the number one issue, was stopping the board. Hey, no yelling on the thing, dude. I'm gonna put you on a timeout, dude.
Why did you put on a timeout?
People yelling, all caps.
Poops. Oh, poopy guys. Oh, poops.
Guys.
Oh, poops. Oh, poopy guys. Oh, poops.
Dude, it's not Miss Tree One survey. I'm gonna read. This is what I'm talking about. Like, Al, please, come on, man. Why doesn't anyone get? Look, you can use all caps if you put money in the top feed or the super chat for all caps, dude. Otherwise, I gotta time you out, man. You packing up your cars and going? Okay. Miss Tree T1, surveillance leaves a huge carbon footprint. War is the greatest contributor to climate species death. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's. But again, is we're the ones co-signing it. It's that simple. I didn't really start this podcast to get on a full thought about that thing, but I was, I do think about this stuff. I do live right next to gnarly military bases and watch the war machine in full effect. Like, I know when something's going on because you see the big cargo transport planes disappear. Like, there's a cargo transport wing next to the freeway. on the way to go surf. You know, when all those planes are gone, something's going on, man.
Constructions.
The hottest is the hemp fields are right next to the military base. Go figure.
Go figure. What's that?
I don't think you're gonna fit all your cars in there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
I don't think so.
Why?
Are you gonna pull it off? You want some help? Can I help you?
Yeah, that's enough cars I got in there.
You got enough? You're gonna do 2 trips?
I'll go and get the rest in the back.
All right. Well, without any videos, everybody liked the video. The electromagnetic stuff's at next level. But that again, like I think that between you and me, the blood of Jesus overpowers the electromagnetic thing. That's what the resurrection was, and the hanging on the cross and the blood of Jesus is all about. Like that's beyond the electromagnetic spectrum, because forgiveness isn't controlled by electromagnetic energy. That's like directly tapping into like God. You know what I mean? So I used to be more concerned, but I think you have to like clean up your electromagnetic space in order to connect with God. And then once you connect with God, the electromagnetic energy can't get to you like it used to. You know what I mean? I think you become somewhat shielded from it. Like God is the ultimate Faraday cage, if you will. Right? Jesus saves. Like that's my trip on it is Jesus Christ is the ultimate Faraday cage. And so when I have that, I'm not that worried about their dumb poles with their boxes, though I'm fully like aware of the surveillance grid insanity of it all and the whole thing. But I can't, I don't live in fear of it. I'm fully like, I'm not down with it. Let me give you that much. I'm fully aware of like the damage it does to the whole DNA and the thing, but I don't live in fear. I'm not afraid of 5G. I'm not afraid of the war machine. Like I said, I've been saved. So the only thing I'll tell you, the one thing I'm afraid of is just self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is my Achilles heel, because I can fully get up in the morning and decide not to make contact with God, right? That's what free will is all about. I can fully get up in the morning and just be like, I don't want to hang out with you today, God. I'm gonna run the show. And from there, like the electromagnetic energy can get me, the alcohol can get me, the drugs can get me, the bedevilment can get me off, you know, all of that, dude. A death by 1,000 paper cuts. So all I know is I have to remain totally tuned into God. And I reacted to your bowl cut hair video on my friend's live stream. You're awesome. Oh, it was on your friend's live stream, dude. Epic. I noticed it's been getting hyped again. Dude, you know what? Your 10,000 subscribers, the other half of your thing fully throws me off every time when I read it on the fly. Without any videos, I go, what? So I haven't been really getting to what you've been commenting on, because do you think living close to a nuclear power plant? You know, man, I don't know, man. Whatever happened to Fukushima? Remember the big hype with Fukushima? It's going to kill us all. Everybody on the West Coast was going to die and this and that. And I don't know. I don't think they believe it. I'm more on that weird. Have you watched that weird scientist who worked at the nuclear power plant and holds the radioactivity and stuff? And it's like it's all a psyop. It doesn't actually harm you. I mean, I'm not going to go like dump a bunch of radioactive like water on my head. But I guess what I'm saying is like, I'm not living in fear of that one either, man. Like, what's the point? What's the point of living in fear? Am I going to go like San Onofre's right down the road? That thing leaks like a sieve. I know plenty of people who surf right next to that thing, and they're all fine, and they're old. Look at you know, I don't see any of those people getting sick, and they're right there. So, I mean, I think if you live in fear, I think if you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, dude, I'm going to die, that causes cancer just to flourish inside your body. Like, I think if you live like on a high frequency, you have a pretty good job of keeping all your white blood cells and all your antibodies like stoked. And then they just fight off the madness, man. Thoughts. Nagasaki has the oldest people in the world. Yeah. You know that was all a giant experiment, right? Most people don't realize that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were two cities that they fully didn't firebomb during World War II. And they used those actual non-destroyed cities as markers to get to the other cities they were going to firebomb. And then when they came and dropped the bomb, they were specific cities to test out the blast of it, if you even believe in nuclear bombs. I don't know if I really do anymore, man. I don't believe in anything they've told us at this point. So again, I'm pretty much on this whole thing of like realities. Like, look, I've lived 25 minutes away from where I live right now, and I had no idea that it was this throwback place to like this idealized American reality, man. So I don't know anything anymore. This has been sitting in my backyard. We went cruising around today, Owl and I. We went up to some park and hiked around under some trees, and I was sitting there and I was like, I guess the postman was so nice, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm in a whole like self-created, like I wanted to live in a place that was total Leave It to Beaverville, and here I am. So was this place always here, or did I just create it in my present reality by showing up to it? You know what I mean? Like, so I think it's sort of like that. If I want it to be all doom and gloom, it definitely can be. You know what I mean? It's the war against negative thinking. That's right, Bethel. What are your thoughts on weed cigarettes? I think that question answers it, dude. I've been pretty clear about my stance on that stuff, dude. Grow your own or put down the bong, dude. What do you think about Review Bra's newest video? Would you try the new McDonald's barbecue bacon burger? Hell no, dude. I like Review Bra. I listened to the Review Bra's podcast, his like radio show. He's one of us, dude, to the core, dude. I got mad respect for Review Bra. He's gnarly. That food he eats is super gnarly, but he's a good dude. Like, I've listened to him talk, like do his like live stuff, and he's like the real deal. I'm a big fan of Review Bra. I don't hype a lot of other YouTubers, but Review Bra is like one dude I'm fully like 100% behind. Yeah, Review Bra is legit, dude. He's trying to make the world a better place, dude. And he ultimately is like slightly disheartened, like I am, about the apathy. I listened to one of his things not that long ago, and he was talking about the apathy. And I'm right there with him. It's like apathy is what's destroying us all. It's not people's actions. It's people's lack of actions. Because all the people that have all this like, oh, I want to do good, aren't applying their action. They're too like, I'm not going to use the guy's name tag. Because I live in a new community now, right? Like I live in a new community. And I'll tell you what, I've been using the name tag thing, and every single person that I have never met before, and I use their name tag, all the cashiers and people around that have name tags, I watch them like just slightly look at me like, go, who's this dude? Because they're like, dude, no one identifies me. No one acknowledges me as a human being. I'm just their bagger, or their cashier, or their attendant, or their barista. Or no, you're a human being and you have a name and you deserve respect. So like this whole thing of like, no, that's the first action you can take. Like you want to save the world, save yourself, and then begin to apply the model of how you would want to be treated to everybody else. Do you want to be treated like an anonymous number, or do you want to be treated with respect, right? You know? So it's this thing where like you can bitch and moan all you want about the doomsday scenario on Spaceship Earth, or you can go into action. Because I'll tell you what, the dudes that are doing all the like damage, they're action people. They're not talkers. They're not sitting back in their little master fortress being like, oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I'm powerless. They're like, dude, I'm going to go do this stuff, dude. I want to like blow up a country, dude. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Whatever they're going to do. Whoa. What's up with the noisy trucks, Bird? Can you not do the noisy trucks for a little bit? Okay, thanks, buddy. So that's my general take on it. Is a guy who went, locked himself to trees and has done politics, and the whole thing is the most powerful thing you can do if you truly want to change the world is just go acknowledge people that get bypassed every day, dude. That's it, man. Okay. Small acts are the ripple effect, dude. Look, man, I can look back on it and be like, the only reason I got to the other side of it is some people were cool to me, dude. Joe Shaughnessy. Oh my God, dude. What was that noise? Oh, okay. Good, you're entertained. His sister is home. He loves his sister. So yeah, no, all right, now I can focus more. Yeah, thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. I hope you've been getting some gigs. What's up, Cal Folk 7? I was up in your name tag. I mean, up in your zone the other day, dude. You got to text me your address. I'll come by, dude. I've been stashing out up there, dude. Dude, that Thanksgiving Day surf up there was incredible. Joshua, small axe. Yeah, that you pass it on. The booming economy thing, right? That's the thing is like, it's all like, that's what people don't get. If the money's all fake, right? Like the money's all fake. There's no money, dude. It's all, if you're in abundance, dude, you just got to keep spreading it. Like spread it, dude. That's like, you know, the whole economic model of interest-bearing currency, the wealth is created by debt. It's not created by savings. Savings is a poor man's game. I get it. It's an oxymoron. I have trouble wrapping my head around it. But it's that weird thing is like all those dudes that are making the moves, they're doing it on debt. They're not doing it on savings. All those people stuffing their pockets, they're stuffing their pockets with debt. That's how screwy the world is, right? So just apply that principle to the whole thing, man. It's because it's the abundance model. We just got to live in the abundance model, man. The only reason the planet's suffering is because we're sucking the life out of it because we're in a state of lack. You want to change like the planet you're in, like go into a state of abundance. Don't move into some, I realized, I was watching something about how St. Paul, Minnesota is removing single-family home zoning. And it's like the first city to do this, to build more multi-family unit things. And that's, dude, you don't want to live that close to somebody, dude. You don't want to be sharing walls with neighbors, dude. You want to get out of apartments, dude. You definitely want to get to single-family homes because at the end of the day, Because the thing is it's that that living in multi things is a lack model, dude. And it's not about driving car, dude. This area I live in was all built in the 70s. It's all full of bike lanes. Like, this is the most bicycle friendly. It's got built-in urban most friendly like place for like not driving a car I've lived in ever in Los Angeles, dude. I'm technically not in Los Angeles. I'm in Ventura County, but that's beside the point. Maybe that's why. Ventura is technically, I think, a predominantly Republican conservative county. Just goes to show. I'm out here in Westlake, Corey. Moved on out to Westlake. No, dude, you can't see me, Valley. That's too critical, man. That's too on the other grid. That's too far away from the beach. Boy. No, it's really pretty rad. I'll take you guys on a tour here. Dude, I thought I was super clear. If you want to use all caps, it's top chats, man. Just that's so. If you're new to the whole concept of live streaming, and those of you who are around, if you really want a message to get through, you put money in the top chat thing. But using all caps will get you timed out, because we're not out here money grubbing, but we're also not acknowledging people that are yelling. That's considered yelling, by the way. Anyway, Cowpoke 7, those are Christmas lights on the drapes. No, they're fuzzy balls. I was able to help you by help. That's it, Stosh. Help. That's all I ask, man. Is the greatest currency you got is being kind to another human being, man. That's because that circles. It's like the butterfly, right? The butterfly that flaps its wings and then go around. What do you think about Canada, dude? Cold. It's cold. I don't like that. I think the policies in Canada are super self-destructive, dude. You guys got to take your government back. But socialism, dude, there you go. And you're under the crown, dude. So, the queen can just shut it down anyhow. Dan Winter ever says them. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Miss T1. Dan Winter even says that metal frame buildings blocks God frequencies. Because if those buildings are made of granite, they all have quartz in them, dude. I think. Doesn't quartz have granite in it? Granite have quartz in it, which is a crystalline structure which vibrates. What do you think of the UK? I don't think of things like that. I don't think in terms like that. I don't really do carpentry anymore. I went up to my shop the other day, dude. I still have a bunch of tools left up there. It was kind of nice. What do you think about Puerto Rico being a colony in 2019? The 51st state? Puerto Rico's never going to be a sovereign nation, dude. And I'm all for them being sovereign, but they're too. I mean, I've been to Puerto Rico a bunch of times, dude. Like, it's part of America, man. Yeah, it's Puerto Rico, dude. Like, it's Puerto Rico. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like Hawaii's Hawaii, but it's married to the United States for life, dude. There's no divorcing. What's up, Bird? Okay. BB Steel, come to Santa Cruz. I'm going to work my way up there, hopefully. Thoughts on climate change? I just did all that stuff. I don't buy into it, put it that way. Not the way they're selling it, anyhow. Not the way some entitled Swedish girls hyping it, dude. Not the way Al Gore would like you to buy in, or Obama. Why don't you pay for Obama's beachfront house on Nantucket Island, dude, or Martha's Vineyard? It only costs $15 million, dude. It's a crowd-fueled reality trip. Tip Hamish, and he will someone at the store, and then the person will buy their kid a new pair of shoes. Yeah, that's how it works, dude. Joshua, you get it. Happy holidays to you and Al. Much success. Thank you, Corey, and I wish the same to you. I hope you get that big role you're shooting for, man. When you do, invite me down to the set, dude. In fact, you should email me. I should come and do an interview with you one day. Can you name Al? Please close the door if you're gonna make those. Just close the door, right? For until I'm almost done. I'm almost done, Bird. Okay. Al, will you please close the door? Wait. Someone was asking me something. I wanted. Wait. Can you name one NBA for me? It's for home. What's NBA? I don't get the question. Double hug, kisses and kisses. Thank you for the loud trucks, dude. Dude, I tell you what, whoever came up, I'm telling you, man, that the evildoers came up with that sound thing and the toys to make like the. Can you name one NBA player for homework? Wait just a second. I had it, dude. Latrell Sprewell, dude. Latrell Sprewell, dude. How about that name, dude? Kobe Bryant didn't even come to the front of my head. It was Latrell Sprewell, dude. And you basketball fans will know why that's a classic pull from the archives, dude. Latrell. We don't talk. Michael Jones is a scumbag, dude. He's a creepy dude. Not sure. I don't like that whole weird slice of people. That Michael Jones, Teddy Spaghetti, Owen Benjamin. Those dudes have all proven to be grifter scumbags, dude. Michael Jones isn't based, dude. That dude's sketchy. But whatever, man. Like I said, don't confuse the message with the messenger, dude. If it works for you, it works for you, dude. That dude gives me the creeps, dude. Joshua Cozy, tip your talker, screen tender, dude. Latrell. Ooh, the chat's waking up. Yeah. No, but I like it, dude. Even the fact you've made it that far to like, I've come. I would have checked them out for a minute. But they all, they're like all of us. If anyone's claiming they know more than their experience, like at least like the thing is like all I know is I'm a Barney. Like I'm an idiot, dude. Like I will blow an opportunity given a chance. You know what I mean? So I have to keep constantly on the beam of like prayer, meditation, trying to let go, trying not to be a doormat, all that kind of stuff, dude. And then again, I'm an alcoholic too, so you throw in the depression, the whole thing. Joshua, you roller skate. That is solid, dude. Everyone, roller skaters are the real deal, dude. There's these girls who come to the Venice skate park and roller skate. They kind of get after it, dude. They're like roller derby girls. Like roller derby's like hip and happening for the millennials, man, I think. Peace from Louisiana. I have never been to Louisiana. I don't know if I'd be that fired up on New Orleans, but I would like to go see. They have that Parasite skate park. I don't mind checking that out. That's a pretty. Mike the Mini Puma's coming down and here ASAP. Getting the cat back, dude. We're fired up on the cat. Marie Logan's going to the roller derby in Victoria. God, I always wanted to get to Victoria. Yeah, all I know is Like how many, like once I truly started letting go of the things I thought I knew, it's like, whoa, there's so much more knowledge underneath the thing. Illusion, have you been in a fight since you've been sober? What do you mean, Alberg, by that? Alberg. I gotta make sure these names are coded. Those the props on the surf videos. Yeah, right on, Stosh. I'm working on getting some more footage going on. I think I need to get it. I'm gonna get like a handheld camera again and that zooms in and out because the iPhone sucks for shooting like skate footage and surfing footage. Some dude wanted me to get the thing that follows you, and I'm like, that's just gonna get stolen. I need to get a film. I need to get a filmer to follow me around. I got a GoPro. The footage sucks on a GoPro. Just go watch someone else's GoPro footage and just pretend it's me. It all looks the same, dude. Doesn't matter how big the waves are, what size the waves are. Every GoPro video clip looks exactly the same. I'm almost done, Bird. Couple more minutes. 4 minutes. And then we're done.
Truck coming in. Truck coming in.
You ever been in a sober fist fight? Oh, wait, where's that? I gotta go. There we go. Wait a second. Have you ever been in a fist fight since you've been sober? No. I've come close a couple times. But no. I've gotten really close. Thrift store reviews. That's a good idea, R. Wilson. Good idea, R. Wilson. Thrift store reviews. I like where you're coming from. That's a great idea. I'm going to put that into the thing. Yeah, the noise is gnarly. Yeah, that's him being like, dude, gigs up, Dad. I want you to come play. He's the master of sound weapons, dude. Owl's a professional sound weapons guy. Me and his mom were talking earlier. Taco Tuesday money. Thank you, Pluto Hugo. Appreciate that. We were doing something. He was tapping. He was using something to tap on the countertop. And I was looking at him and he was smiling and he was just tapping. And he knew that like there was no way I could communicate past the tapping, dude. Resto Man 59. Dude, the best thrift store ever is your place, dude. Give me one of them old fire engines. Or trucks.
I love trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. He's applying his sound weapons. Dude, this guy's a full sound weapon guy.
No!
What?
No! Go away, table.
Go away, table. All right.
Let me kick you in the face, Daddy.
Wait, come tell them that.
I'll kick you.
But did you just try to kick me in the face?
Oh, no! Grab your armpit.
I think he's done. BB Steele, thank you. Big love. Appreciate it. Big love to you too.
Don't pay Pepper.
I think that's officially time to go. Where is he coming in from? Duck and cover. Oh, he's coming in over the top. Say goodbye. All right, let's say goodbye. All right, use the name tags, everybody. Have a beautiful afternoon. We'll see you at the next stream. I'm trying to figure out my space to do these things on the more consistent. All right, everyone have a beautiful afternoon. Use the name tags. Don't forget there's an Etsy sale going on my thing. No shipping charges in the continental United States of America. America.
To America. To America to poo in his face.
Poo is of the highest compliment, by the way. Anyway, guys, take it easy.
Pooh had America. Pooh had America.